Don't blink. It's your blink. Welcome to the show. Why am I doing the hand movement like this? Because I'm in a good mood. Why? Finally got a sunrise. Oh, hello, sunrise. I got a little New Zealand queen who DM me today. She hasn't done that in a while, so thinking about me. I'll fake it. Congratulations, bro. And the funny thing is, if you wouldn't have sound on for a video, which I don't know why you wouldn't, you would just see a guy hitting his shoulder for no reason. Kind of weird. Thankfully, not the weirdest thing that I've done on video. You can see that we're in a great mood, and it's possibly because we just played 2 hours of brotato. I'm about to give you my first thoughts of brotato. Brotato, my relationship is, of course, with G Naruto, my boy, a fellow streamer, a fellow content creator. You can find it on YouTube, on Twitch, on Instagram, and I believe on MySpace. I try to tell him, bro, MySpace isn't working. And then you'll enter something along the lines of, maybe it's not working for you. And I'm like, oh, wake up call. The reason why I'm happy, the reality is, I'm fucking tired. I was supposed to go to bed, right? But then I saw this wonderful sunrise, which is the first time in a whole ass week we're getting sunrise, and we're filming. Making sure that we're still filming. We are still filming. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. 26%. So we're kind of losing some battery, but not that bad. We're kind of good. We are kind of good. So yeah. So the Naruto Naruto was playing. So the funny thing is, G Naruto has a podcast called the Ramen Shop. And if you look at this hat, the Ishikuro Ramen is from Naruto. It's almost as if they were paying me secretly for a sponsor or to promote them. Yeah, like I was saying, you did not see me talking to someone in the apartment. There's nobody, of course, right? If I was Anna, I would say, "Oh, there's ghosts." Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure, girl. And he was playing a couple of games that I found interesting, right? Which was Hollow Knight, great game, but also Brotato. Brotato was such an important game in my experience as a content creator. So in 2023, and 2023, yes, no, 2022, something along those lines, right? Something obscure, obscure territory. When I'm tired, I'm also crazy, but that's nothing new, right? Um, and I'm playing Brotato and I'm having this depression, right? And Brotato is a great game that I don't have to talk. So I remember we're fucking watching Sopranos and we're watching Banshee. Then we're watching Corn, but that's another story. Um, and we're playing Brotato, and I'm in depression, and this is a way for me to make content but not really talk. And I kind of fall in love with Brotato. It's such a cool game, right? But the problem with Brotato, my first time was we played without talking. So imagine a playthrough where you're starting and the guy is commenting and saying, "This is what I talk, this is what I feel," and then at the end of the playthrough, he's not talking anymore. Like, the fuck happened, bro? Or the opposite. I'm not talking it, and then one day I'm like, blah 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 blah. Like, okay, cool, you're commenting, but since when? Um, so it felt like that. So we found a game that was Survivor IO. If you've been following me for a while, God bless. Hi, how are you? Good morning. Happy Sunday, holy day. About to hear the bells of the church. Church aren't what they used to be. Um, and you possibly know that I spent a lot of time playing Survivor IO. To me, Survivor IO was in the same sense of Vampire Survivor, but also in the same sense of Brotato. However, Survivor IO, I was one of the first one to play it. I was one of the first one to. It was pretty new. We saw the game evolve. It was really fun. Now the state of Survivor IO is disgusting. They have to do. I'm not talking shit. I'm not talking shit, but um, they have to do like a app icon which is please come back, right? It's one of the first game I gave up. It's a fun game. It's just so basically what they were doing is they they will allow you to farm a lot, But then there was not a raise in how much it took to level up. So, for example, I would level up every single day. However, the resources that you need to eventually the level up, which is diamond for your DNA and gold for your weapons, wasn't the same. So it would be as easy to level up, but it wouldn't be as easy to level up your shit, which meant that you had to spend money. Otherwise, you would grinding more, and if you grind more, what happened? You get to level up, right? So you catch up, but you don't catch up completely. We gave that up. And Brotato, we never thought about it, right? And then at the App Store, I saw Brotato again, and this time I saw Brotato Premium, and I was like, dude, it's such a cool game. It's such a phenomenal game. Now, I'll be completely honest. I don't remember a lot of Brotato because that was a couple of years ago. However, I remember not being able to get a lot of Brotato, Brotato being characters. So Brotato, coolest thing is you have different characters, they have different strengths. So one of them is better with weapons. One of them is better unarmed. One of them is better with range weapon. One of them is more better with precise. One of them doesn't cannot be healed but has a high heal. One of them can construct turrets to protect him. They all have those specific things, so that's really cool. The greatest thing about Brotato is the number of item and the number of weapon. It does really feel like Binding of Isaac, but I do believe that's because of the art style. Just not that many choices when it comes to the weapon. There's not that many choices when it comes to the item. There's a lot of choices, but not that many. And it's all about RNG, and you're like, okay, well, guess what? I'll be able to look at this. You're seeing the bird, which is phenomenal. I'm telling you, it's been like a whole week we didn't have like a nature corn. So to me, this is Nirvana. This is Nirvana, but more than that. When is the last time we made video watching the sunrise in the background? It's been a while, and I miss it. Um, so yeah, so you have those Brotato, and they all have those specifications. So it's like, okay, well, every single playthrough is different because of the Brotato. But even if I like this Brotato, I might not get the weapon or the item that I need, right? So I'll have to restart until I get what I need. Which is very similar once again to Binding of Isaac. Potato is fun. The enemy gets stronger. I would have liked a more diverse cast of enemy. However, we have a more diverse cast of Brotato. Super cool. I wish it was more of a rogue aspect element to it. Because again, you die a lot. It's kind of hard. The aspect to it is achievement and possibly Brotato unlock. That's pretty much it. When you finish a difficulty, you can have another difficulty. And then it will unlock more things. But the greatest thing about the game is, I think the greatest thing about the game is how simple it is, but how complex it is. You go in, you take your Brotato, and you play a game. You go in, you take another Brotato, you play a game, right? There's no story, there's no plot. You just go in and you start. And the fun thing is that each wave will take about 30 minutes. Each playthrough will take 30 minutes. So if you want to play a game, you're just doing that. Again, there's so many Brotato, there's so many weapons, there's so many items that it's really hard to have a playthrough that is the same. That's also pretty cool, and that is pretty much it. So Brotato, numero uno. Love you guys. Take it easy.